Because, nothing else screams. Not even, barely October. Not even October yet. But, preseason hockey. And the Blues are playing.
Oh, I know.
All right.
All right. Go to that.
Yeah, I know. I saw what you just sent.
Yeah. Click that. Listen to that fourth track because that's all AI generated. I'm thinking about using that as my babyface stand. But I bring this up because I can make a theme song for the show.
Yeah.
I've been broken, I've been forsaken, but I will rise, I will be heard. Through the pain that's never taken, I'll stand my ground without a word. Not for crowns or thrones of mine, just to prove I'm worth the fight. When the weak ones fall and flee, blood will be in the meat tonight. Blood will be in the meat tonight. Blood will be in the meat tonight. Every star tells us.
All right. Yeah. That works because it's ironic because we are live right now and that just played us in.
Did it really?
Yeah.
That's okay. What do you think?
I mean, it's doable. Definitely doable.
Is it babyface enough? That's my question.
Yeah, it's definitely babyface enough.
Kind of gives me that falling in reverse vibe.
Yeah.
You played the fourth track, right?
Yes. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a episode of the Nerdport Network where we dive into pretty much the shit we're not going to talk about tomorrow.
And you motherfuckers are special for hearing that because I had no idea.
So normally I would say this is where we dive into the good, the bad, and the what the fuck was that in the world of sports, but no, because flip it, because as much as we have sports, not really any sports betting to talk about, but we will be talking about pop culture, video games, and movies, pretty much whatever's on the docket that we will not talk about on Wednesdays. We will bring you most of the time every Tuesday and Thursday for about 60 to 90 minutes. I am If and Ronnie.
I am fucking Rhinar! Captain Stuntcock.
Yeah, so pretty much this is where we're going to take the fucking breaks off. As much as we like to do our gimmicks on, what is it called? On Wednesday.
Oh, come on, dude. You played the show in with blood and mead.
Yeah. But I mean also at the same time, let's face it, darling. Sometimes we also have to have Joanna make a show, because God forbid, Raider Dave was very pissed off and destroyed about 3 fucking IKEA furnitures with a bowling ball.
Little do you know that the bowling ball is what Raider Dave calls it when he puts on a fake sack.
But yeah, because God forbid the freaking Raiders couldn't fucking win a game when they were literally winning the entire game.
Until it counted. You know what I mean?
Okay there, Jacob.
Dude, come on. He's a Raiders fan. You know he was pissed.
Oh, yeah. Makes as much sense as the lingerie football league.
Dude, you leave those ladies alone. They kick ass.
They can, yeah, they do. So, all right. So, yeah. God forbid. News that we've had today. So, actually, something happened last week that we completely missed that actually broke Thursday, but it was a Wednesday story.
Right.
And we're not going to talk about this on the show, but Tony Hawk gave up his board that he hit the 900 on to auction.
Okay.
Any guess how much you think it went for?
No.
Okay. So, normally if the chat was here, I would ask the chat, but I will say this. Surprisingly, it actually went for a good amount. Tony Hawk's skateboard that landed in 900 in competition was sold for $1.15 $2 million. So 1.15. 1.15.
Okay. Okay. For the 900 board?
Yeah, for the 900 board.
Speaking of Tony Hawk, you know that dude that skated across America?
Yep.
Yeah, the board that he fucking skated on is now hanging on Tony Hawk.
Yeah. So, all right. So 1.5 mil.
Okay.
You think too much, too little, just about right?
I think that's just about right because let's be honest, dude. Tony Hawk is the greatest skater of our generation.
Yeah.
Um,
You know what?
but-
It's fucking weird to think about because when you think about it this way, we grew up in the prime of fucking skateboarding.
oh, dude, I was watching the X Games when Tony Hawk hit the 900.
Oh yeah.
But like, I think it's just about right. But at the same time, like, you know, we're talking about a moment that happened, what, 20 years ago now?
Longer. 1999.
So over 20 years ago.
So
God damn.
26 years.
God damn, we're old, brother. We could take that moment out for a drink.
Yeah. Now that moment can legally rent a car.
That's fucking insane to think about.
Yeah.
$26 years ago.
Yeah. June 27th, 1999. It was viral before viral was a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
No. Dude. Fucking Thor is sitting in front of me, okay?
Oh, I was going to say, okay.
He's barking without making noise. So it's just his mouth moving, and sometimes it syncs up with what you're saying.
How much have you smoked today?
Not enough. Okay, we're back.
Are we?
No. Look, right. Not gonna lie to you. Right now, I am testing some hippie calories. That I actually specifically requested at my local hippie calorie dispensary. Specifically for this pain that I still have in my back and my leg from my match. Not this past Sunday, like not day before yesterday, but from like the week before.
Ah.
Yeah. So, first off, let me just say, Chris Exodus's kicks look so good because they fucking hurt. That's why OVW is fucking booking him constantly. He got my left leg, and then I got eliminated from a battle royal, and my foot caught the apron on the way down.
Yep.
Thank God it was a low boy.
Yeah,
And
right.
dude, fucking hit pointer, boom, right on the concrete. Now it's got my sciatica acting up. I'm a sciatica.
My sciatic. Oh, your sciatic nerve. Elbow drop.
I'd take it at this point, bro.
Squirt, Bud, and Squirrel.
Squirrely Stubbs. Oh.
Mini tribal.
Sorry.
Mini tribal. Mini tribal.
Mini tribal. All right, look, sorry, fans, for those listening. This is the show where you learn that we know that I'm not PC, so you learn that I'm kind of fucking retarded.
Just because he smokes a lot does not mean his parking pass does not say handicap.
No, that's what the school bus said.
The short bus.
It was not the short bus. It was the cool kids bus because cool kids sit in the back seat, and every seat was the back seat. All right, sorry, we got off topic.
No, I mean, again, that's what this is gonna be for. Like, we're not.
Topics here. This is just kind of our fuck all.
Yeah, I mean, so we could talk about the Odell Beckham.
Let's save the anything sports related till towards the end, since we can use that to lead into tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's talk some video games because I have been playing the early access on a game that I haven't played in fucking years, dude.
All right. Well, there actually was a huge, and I say huge, bit of news that broke yesterday.
Hit me.
In the world of video games. A monster corporation has sold to the Saudis.
Now, they didn't sell to the Saudis, but they do have an interest. But there were like 2 or 3 purchasers.
Well, it's to the major shares is to a Saudi investor group.
Okay, look, man, everybody's wanting to get down on Saudis, and I will say that I don't agree with the shit that they do.
Oh, we could talk about that too.
Impression that they fucking put in on like their country and shit, but like for real, they're trying to fucking advance their country, like technologically, with sports, buying into video games. Like they're trying to come out of fucking being like a third world country like we see in the movies, where everything's made out of fucking and mud.
So they
like, yeah, buy it, but don't expect us to be like, hey, will you please put in a fucking special scene where we can throw gay people off a building, because fuck you all for that.
I'm not a nugget.
Like fuck that. Like they do some fucked up shit, but at the same time, sometimes progress requires fucked up actions. So why don't we just leave this shit alone and see what happens?
Well,
because we've fucked that country up several times.
Well, would you like to know what company they bought?
It's in the game, baby. I already know.
EA Sports. Or EA Games. But EA Sports, all that, for a whopping total of $55 billion.
Now, let me just make sure I heard that right. You said billion with a B, correct?
Yes, correct. Correct. $55 billion. But here's the thing. This might not actually be a bad thing. Because maybe the people behind this will not allow this woke agenda bullshit in their games.
Oh, no, yeah. The Saudis will not allow that woke bullshit in their games.
But
then again, we probably won't get, because, they will require edits to the game for them to release.
Yes.
But I'm wondering if those edits will only be in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia.
So,
If they want to edit that shit into their own stuff, that's fine.
yeah.
At the same time, selling EA games to a controlling interest Saudi group is a business decision.
I mean, they just made $55 billion.
I don't give a fuck who they think they are, who they say they are. Fucking, they put that much money in front of you, you're not gonna pass it up, because you know if you do, you're a fucking moron.
So, here's the thing that no one talks about. Because this is going to be might be a good thing for EA in the long run. Because the titles that the Saudis have bought, are you ready for this?
Sure.
Just to name a few, besides the big ones, besides Battlefield, and besides all those, Army of Two,
Okay.
the Burnout franchise,
Okay.
Dead Space.
And wait, what about these games?
These are the ones that have been pretty much bought and have been put on the shelf by EA, thinking that no one would buy them.
Oh, yeah. And Dead Space turned out to be fucking amazing.
They tried making Dragon Age, and they went woke with that, and Veilguard was not good. Now, besides Madden and all that, they have the Fight Night series now.
Do they?
And Knockout Kings. Madden, Mass Effect, Medal of Honor, Mercenaries, Mirror's Edge, MVP Baseball.
Oh no, you didn't.
NASCAR. They have all like the sports. NFL Street, NBA Jam, the Need for Speed franchise, the SSX. They have the Skate franchise, Spore, Battlefront.
Speaking of, I'm currently playing Skate.
Yeah. Titanfall and The Sims. Now, I bring this up because guess what? Now we have SSX in this. Maybe we can finally get a fucking SSX tricky game that we've been waiting for fucking years.
It's tricky.
Maybe we can bring back NFL Street or NBA Street.
Dude, I'd love NFL Street.
EA Sports big.
EA Sports.
We don't
Wait,
throw.
what?
We don't throw
Hold on.
people.
Trying to think, what did CM Punk say?
I'm not a nugget.
Sally Blood Money covered dick.
EA, what is it? Call of Duty announced they're bringing Blackout back. Whoopee.
Whoop-de-doo, you guys don't have any more original ideas because you're fucking retards.
A former Blizzard employee says the Xbox consoles are dead. No shit, because what's the point of spending $800 on a console when you can just buy it off the PC?
Right, what? I mean, who's going to spend $800 on a console they can't stick their dick in?
And her name is Sony.
That's got a fucking velvet line dickhole.
Rumors that Prototype be... Oh, if they make Prototype 3, yes, please. All right, this is interesting. 11 hours ago. I don't know how to describe this. Have you ever heard of a game called Roadblocks?
Roblox?
Yes.
Yes, I have heard of Roblox. I know I know about the current stuff going on with Roblox. What's broke?
They have decided to find the makers of it, or whoever owns it. I think it's... I'm trying to think who owns Roadblocks. I think it's Unreal. I could be wrong about that. Anyway, they have finally said they are taking out. Roblox shuts down gray area games over child safety concerns.
So they're removing content.
They're removing content, and Roblox pulls the plug on unrated games. New policy on gray area games implemented on Tuesday, the 30th, cracks down preventing experiences without a mature label from being played or even discovered until now. Roblox will allow users to access unrated games after confirming that they were 13 years or older. Fuck you. It should be 17 or 18 for unrated.
They're gonna have to boost it up because of the amount of child predators on their fucking platform. They try to say that they have nothing, that they're not responsible for it. But, I mean, it's their fucking game.
The disabling of underrated games part of the border of effort. Removing it from search results, announcing plans for users under 18 up to minimum age. Okay, so they're going to eliminate it from 17, around 17 to 18. Minimum age is 17, but you can find it if you're 18 or older.
Okay. I mean, it's something.
It's a start.
But
here's the thing.
Sure.
Roblox is literally, I shit you not, let's face it, no one wants to talk about this. It's the modern day version of AOL chat. Of AOL chat rooms.
Kind of, but it's also got a Second Life thing because, check this out. IKEA is hiring.
Speaking of Raider Dave,
but legitimately, IKEA is hiring. It starts at $17.75 an hour.
Okay.
Hiring people to work in their virtual Roblox store
for $18 an hour.
Yes, and you would have to they would fucking they explained how they would check your shit, but you would actually have to be logged into the game during your work hours.
Okay then.
And you would fucking do all the shit that you would do at an IKEA in your local neighborhood, help customers find shit, make sales, put shit together, except you're doing it in Roblox.
Okay then.
They're attempting to reach the digital market. Yeah, I just spent 4,600 coins on this IKEA Shea Lounge. And
the only thing that it came with was an Allen wrench.
And I just realized I spent a lot of money on something that I can only use in this game that I'm getting ready to delete.
Makes as much sense as the shit going on in Peacemaker.
Yeah, let's talk about that while I kill bugs.
So, Fortnite, Fork and Knife, has removed an emote, a dance emote of Peacemaker where people are calling it a swastika-like dance.
Which is fucking retarded. Thor agrees.
And all it is one arm up, the left arm up, the right arm down, and going back and forth. Not tilted, just straight up.
Now, but here's the thing. So, the quote swastika dance that they're talking about,
the Nazi emote.
It's no. This is because that is the actual name of the fucking thing, and it's not a Nazi thing. It's a Tibetan thing.
Yep.
It didn't become a Nazi thing until those cocksuckers stole the logo and tilted it to the right to make it their own.
By the way, anyone in Germany, we apologize. Have a good night.
Absolutely, but y'all know I'm fucking telling the truth.
I know, but again, we both know what's going to happen. Just saying.
Good morning. It's like, I think it's daytime over there.
But still, this won't be on YouTube for them.
But first off, people need to stop erasing history, because that's whenever we get to the retardation that we have with this fucking symbol, and the fact that they're trying to say, well, oh, he moved his arms like one. Okay, how exactly do you move his arms? Like, how? Please explain that to me, you fucking moron. All right, Thor, I'm gonna chill out.
Meanwhile, it's not even it's 30, it's not even, it's a fucking frame, and then it's his hip swivel.
But still, even the way that he moves his arms would not indicate that fucking symbol at all.
No.
That is people fucking reaching and looking for something to cancel because, I don't know, dude, they fucking jerked off too much and now their dick hurts.
But you know why it's called this? Because in the latest episode of Peacemaker, he goes to an alternate Earth, which is a Nazi world.
Yeah, it's a world where fucking Germany won World War II.
And every superhero is a fascist Nazi. Guess what? That's used in the proper term because that's actually in the comics.
Yes.
So before anyone goes, oh, they're fascist scum. No, that's actually talked about in the comics. It's actually a fascist. The actual definition of fascism, however you want to look at it, is in the comic of this, where they're all legitly freaking radical left Nazis. Or right. Whatever.
Yeah, well,
Third Reich.
Well, let me just tell you, even the fucking symbol was used in fucking Looney Tunes, so people need to quit being sensitive little...
Yeah. Actually, you know what's more offensive? Have you seen the bits and pieces of that episode yet?
What, the Bugs Bunny one?
No. The Peacemaker.
Oh, no, it's on my list.
So there's a scene where a guy walks out of his room and he's with the Peacemaker's with his partner, black woman. And the dude walks out of the house, sees her, and goes, "Oh shit, one got out, a black." Like,
all I'm gonna
that
say
to me. That to me actually would be more fucked up.
But for that timeline, like, what? Because that's what it's about. It's about that timeline.
Yeah.
But like, dude, people are such sensitive little fucking twat nuggets these days. And if that offends you, you're probably a sensitive little twat nugget.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out there for you.
But, I mean... Wait, what the flying fuck?
Oh, that's Thor being a sensitive
No,
twat
no,
nugget.
no, no, no,
I'll never
no.
be able to forget that big snowstorm.
What?
Well, you may not believe it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Why are we getting a remake of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Does retardation can't be beat? I'm gonna take my dog out here.
Whatever this is, this looks like something that looks like it should be a shitty video game.
It should be a shitty video game.
Oh, it is a shitty video game.
I went outside and I think I heard the man bear pig.
Remember, pig.
All right, continue.
No, it is a video game. I'm wrong, and it looks Have you ever watched the movie Food Fight?
I can't say that I have, good sir.
Oh, okay, don't. It looks terrible. This looks awful.
He said without a trace of a smile on his voice.
No, no. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Holy shit.
Is this something that we could put on par with, like, a wrestling Christmas miracle?
I'm gonna send you the trailer, and I want you to watch it.
Better fucking not.
Enjoy.
You fucking sensitive little twat. I don't know why, but that feels like a really catchy phrase to me.
Yeah, right.
So we're going to call people that are offended by us from now on.
Oh yeah. Like someone actually has a thing I accidentally clicked on, and it just literally said "run bleep," and that went over the air, and I just immediately clicked exit. So if anyone heard that, I apologize. What?
Drop the N-word?
It started to, and I clicked it, and I clicked out.
I'm glad you clicked out because we don't have Christian here to make that okay. Right?
No. Edit.
Yeah, see, I think people are going to like this show better. And if they don't, they're fucking sensitive.
Twat waffles. Yeah.
You're sensitive bitches, and you don't deserve to listen to us.
Superman's up on streaming already. James Cameron has come out, says he doesn't want AI models to write his scripts.
His name is James Cameron, the bravest pioneer.
We are getting a Simpsons movie sequel.
No seas, no deep, no budget too steep.
And Spider Pig. We all need to know what Harry Porker does now.
Harry Plopper.
Harry Plopper. Speaking of Harry Potter, did you see I guess you could call it the trailers or the casting for the new TV show?
I have heard some of them, yeah.
I have no issue with any of the kids in it because you need to have kind of unknown characters, unknown people to take care of to be Harry, Hermione, and Ron.
No, they are secretly clones.
I think a lot of people, though, have been flipping out because we're getting a black Snape. And people have been freaking out about that. I'm like, whatever. I'll say this. Do you know who's playing Dumbledore?
No, who's playing Dumbledore?
John Lithgow.
And somebody has a problem with this?
No, that one's actually perfect casting. Janet McTee is playing McGonagall. McTeary. So, I'm fine with that. Here's the one. Poppy Edisui is playing Snape. Essiedu. Unknown guy, but I mean, you're replacing him for Alan Rickman. Good luck.
Right.
Good luck.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Now, personally, this is the one that I do not like. Nick Frost as Hagrid.
Okay, what's your problem with it?
I don't think Hagrid was that larger than life character. Nick Frost does not really have that larger than life persona in any of the because he hasn't really done serious type roles. Like a lot of his shit has been comedy. I mean, yes. Also, you're replacing Robbie Coltrane, which again, good luck with that.
But I mean, they can't just like not recast the character.
No, I think I think you could have gone better than Nick Frost. Hopefully, Nick Frost actually busts his ass and actually. From the photos that I saw of it, though, it doesn't look good. But at the same time, it's gonna you're replacing a freaking legend too. Like again, you're replacing the three that are replacing McGonagall. Maggie Smith is getting replaced. Alan Rickman is getting replaced, and Coltrane's getting replaced because they're all dead. They all passed away, which sucks. But I actually like the woman that's playing McGonagall. She's actually good.
Oh yeah, who is it?
I already said it. Janet McTeary.
Yeah, that's right.
Then we're getting Luke Talon as Professor Quill.
Pearl?
Yeah, Quill. Peter Whitehouse as Finch. Or as Felch.
Argus Filch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually fine with that. Hold on 1 minute. There we go. Catherine Parkinson's as Molly Weasley. You got a redhead that's unknown. That's fine. Locke Pratt as Malfoy. Straighten his hair. It's fine. Johnny Flynn as Lucius.
Okay.
Would have almost liked them to go back and get Tom Felton because of what he's been doing on Broadway with the Kershaw, but this is fine too. Then a bunch of kids playing unknown characters, like minor characters. Just seeing if there's anybody of actual. I want to see if they have. I know they announced. They announced. What's his name? Thou should not be named. Fucking Voldemort. And I believe it's a black woman. Let me see if I can find. Okay, they have not officially. So they've been passing names around, but they have not come up to a decision. So it's still up in the air. And the rumor is they're trying to get Benedict Cumberbatch.
Really?
They get that. That's a good. That's a really.
It. And that's a big ass if. Gonna leave the Marvel universe for the Harry Potter universe? That's the question.
Oh, who said he couldn't do both?
No way, dude. They're not gonna let him double franchise like that. They wouldn't Disney wouldn't let Johnny Depp do it. To join the Harry Potter universe. Whenever he did Fantastic Beasts 2.
I will give you a name. He was already part of the Harry Potter franchise. He's part of the DC franchise now. You make up, you put the make up the living shit out of him to play Voldemort.
Who?
Robert Pattinson.
Oh, that's right, because he's a Batman now.
Yeah, but he was in the Harry Potter. He was Dickory.
That's true. And that was before he was in Whatchafucket.
Yeah, before Twilight. So, I mean, that's doable. Like, that would not be somebody I would not mind seeing playing Voldemort. Because you put enough makeup on him, you could pass him off.
Yeah.
Especially with the fact that he kind of needs some redemption. And he's been doing great as what's it called? As he was great as Batman.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially that early of a Batman.
Yeah. They have not announced Jenny Weasley yet. You're going to get another unknown name. Who would you get to play Sirius Black?
Brad Pitt.
You got to think Joey Lawrence. I don't know. I don't know who you can get to do that because it's going to be. So this came out in July that they announced. Okay, no, that they. Oh, who as? Oh, Paul Bettany as Voldemort.
Okay, I could see that. I could see that one.
There's Sirius Black right there. James McAvoy. From X-Men. Play from Xavier. Professor Xavier from the modern ones.
Oh, yeah, he'd be great.
That I would like that. Or oh wait, I got one better. Colin Farrell. As,
Yeah, he'd be
as
good.
Sirius. Colin Farrell as Sirius Black would be. Yeah. I smell a fan cast.
Huh.
I mean, I smell a fan cast for next week.
Works for me.
Yep. Other news, real quick. Modder turned an N64 controller into a working Game Boy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it can run Doom on it because anything can be run on Doom. Any Doom can be run on anything.
Pretty much.
I mean, shit. Someone got Doom to run on a fridge. Fatal Fury. Okay, nothing really there. Silent Hill F has sold 1 million copies faster than Silent Hill 2. That's from Konami. Rockstar co-founder says Red Dead 2, not GTA, was the best thing he ever worked on.
I'll agree with that.
I really want to know if they're gonna pitch this whole thing with if they're gonna try to get all this new shit with what's it called? Red Dead 3.
I mean, I've heard they've been working on it.
Oh, and final movie news before we get into the last Saudi bit. Two things. One, we have a new casting for Henry Cavill's brother in the Highlander reboot.
Yeah, I heard about this.
It would be WWE superstar Drew McIntyre. Gee, you get a Scott to play a Scot. That's not perfect casting.
I love the racism.
And the first images of Jeremy Allen White as Bruce Springsteen's biopic came out.
How's he look?
Pretty spot on.
He look Born to Run?
I mean, it's still Jeremy Allen White. There's no real thing, but I mean, with the hair and all that, it looks like young Bruce.
Is he dancing in the dark?
No, not yet. But I mean, it is off of his most famous album because it's Born to Run, Born in the USA. So.
Glory.
But speaking of, we talked about it earlier. Speaking of Saudi blood money.
Yes.
Just pulling up the articles to get this right. So if you haven't been paying attention, the Saudis are trying, like Ryan said, they're trying to come from being under a rock. And they're trying
dancing world, man. Like they've been a third world country for fucking ever.
I mean, granted, Dubai is one of the richest freaking towns.
And again, I just want to say, like, I know and I understand that they are like fascist assholes and they oppress free speech and shit, but like,
well, the UAE is a little different than the rest of Saudi Arabia.
But like at the same time, though, man, like they're bringing in these like edgy comics, and it's only a matter of time before things there start to change.
You know who won't get asked to go over there? Jimmy Kimmel.
But like you have to be willing to have the progress for it to get better over there. And that progress is something as fucking trivial and stupid as the Riyadh Season Comedy Festival.
Which the lineup is, oh my god, insane. Some people on this, I didn't even know were back doing stand-up.
It's amazing what you'll come back for whenever they offer a fuck ton of money.
But the backlash that has come from this is insane. But let's start with the first, the lineup of the comedy legends that will be in Riyadh. Kevin Hart. Dave Chappelle, Andrew Schultz, Azia Zare, Andrew Sorrento and Bobby Lee, Bill Burr. I didn't know this guy was still doing stand-up. Chris DiStefano.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker. They dragged him back into freaking comedy again.
Yeah.
Fluffy, Gabriel. Hannibal Buress. Jessica Crimson. I don't even know that one. Jimmy Own. It's like Jimeoin. Jimmy Own. I don't know how you pronounce it. Jimmy Carr. Joe Coy. Louis C.K. Mark Nomad. Mez Jabarine. Nashim Patel. Pete Davidson. Russell Peters. Sebastian Maniscalco. Tom Segura. Whitney Cumming. And a couple more that are not on the list. Now, this coming out, a lot of other comedians have had issues with this. Oh, wow. Here we go. You ready for the other ones? I just actually looked up the website for the festival lineup. Way Brady.
Okay.
Ari Spears. Sugar Sam. Ben Hart. Jeff Ross. Andrew Schultz. It looks like they're getting Scalco. Louis C.K. and Jimmy Carr doing a show together. That's freaking nuts. Mark Nomad, Russell Peters. Yeah, fucking Chris Tucker. How the fuck did they dig Chris Tucker out of retirement from stand-up?
So from what I understand is some of the payouts are upwards of 1.6 million a show.
And by the way, if you want to go there, I don't know what the price in US is, and I don't know what the money is called over there, like what their denomination is. It's roughly $100 in Saudi in UAE money.
What is?
For the comedy show.
Oh yeah. Dude, wouldn't it be crazy? Like over here, it exchanges to like 1.6 million, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll give you $16."
What? Some fucking Euro trip shit.
Wow. Yeah, actually, you ready for this?
Ready.
$1 for United Emirates is 27 cents. So $100 is $27.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, so $100 for us is 367 Emirate. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
Put in 1.6 million.
For what? For us?
Yeah.
2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 5.8. 5.9, give or take.
So 5.9 to them is 1.6.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, so $100 to them. Those tickets are $27 to us. Dude, imagine walking over there and going to see Chris Tucker for $27. Going to see Gabriel Iglesias for $27.
I mean, maybe early in his career.
I mean, I paid $50 to see him early in his career. And that's when he was like on the rise, like when he was like right before his first Comedy Central special. But apparently, like Jeremy Piven is in the same boat too with this. So, David Cross, after hearing all this, guys are getting paid close to $1.6 million in US, and they're like other low end comedians are getting paid in like $500,000.
Yeah, 300,000 and shit.
Yeah. A lot of people like Mark Maron, David Cross, and other comedians have come out and have pretty much bitched and moaned that they're taking the money and running. David,
they're trying to make it more than what it's about, and it's a business decision.
So David Cross from Scary Movie 2. He was the oh, by the way, there's another Tim Curry thing we were talking about earlier today. Scary Movie 2.
Yeah.
He was the assistant in the wheelchair in Scary Movie 2. David Cross comes out and says that Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K. cannot be taken seriously ever again after the Saudi show.
Okay, why?
And Bill Burr. Because of going to a city that hosts nations crimes that are against humanity.
Okay, yes, they do commit crimes against humanity, but the crimes against humanity that they commit are not crimes against humanity in their culture. And their culture is not our culture.
But here's the thing that people don't understand. Is this really because, why are you going over there and buying this? Or the fact that you weren't asked to go? Because I'm sorry, if they asked David Cross to go, you don't think he would have taken the money?
They all did. One dude straight up said he wasn't going to do it, but his wife said, take the fucking money and do the show.
So the only one that was asked and turned it down was Shane Gillis.
Like, you've got to think, man. Like, it's not easy these days for comedians to become multimillionaires like Adam Sandler and that did, you know?
Yeah.
It's a different beast. They have the opportunity to make retirement money. Not have to go on the road.
Shane Gillis was the only one that turned it down for principal reasons. But he's also making enough money to where he could afford to turn that down.
Right.
Like Mark Maron asked, how do you promote that from the folks that brought you 9/11, 2 weeks of laughter in the desert? That's a quote from Mark Maron.
Yes.
Hey, Mark, I guarantee you if they asked you to go do it, you'd say yes.
Well, yeah, because he'd want to retire.
Like...
And that's what this show is, man. A lot of these guys, I guarantee you, they look at this as their fucking retirement.
Yeah.
They go over and do this fucking comedy festival, and they can pick and choose and do whatever they fucking want until the day they die.
They are, I'm going to use a wrestling term on this one. They are independent contractors.
That's correct.
So, whatever they say and they sign off on, as long as the contract is signed and they're paid in full, who cares? And I'll use another example, WWE. By the way, everyone, these guys bitching about women's rights in Saudi and all that. Go look at what WWE did and how Saudi Arabia has stood behind WWE with the women wrestlers.
I mean, yeah, they make them dress modestly.
But that's their culture. If you remember, God, 15 years ago, If you told me women were wrestling in Saudi Arabia, we'd be laughed at.
Absolutely.
The fact that they're having women wrestling in Saudi Arabia and the Saudi prince is behind it as long as they followed these rules, which for WWE's getting paid close to $10 million a show that they do over there, and fucking WrestleMania is going to bring in close to $500 million, and the Rumble's apparently filling out $250 million. Allegedly. You're doing, again, you're a contractor. They're giving you the stipulations. You're signing the bottom line. You have to live with it.
Right.
They signed a freaking, what, $1 billion deal with Saudi before all this?
Yeah.
And they got to live up to the contract.
That is true.
And that's the thing. Oh, well, like I said, if they were asked, I guarantee they would not be saying anything. Oh, well, they're against LGBT. Yes. Everyone wants to say that America's not this, America's not that. They're a bunch of people that are in one side or the other. Guess what? The fact that you live in America gives you the right to say what you want about this. Go say the exact same thing in Great Britain or Saudi Arabia. Because it would never fly over there. Unfortunately. So. It is what it is, right?
Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Like, everybody can say what they want about the Saudi deal, but if they were offered that money, they would look at it as a retirement fund and they would go.
Do a little soft shoe if I'm getting that kind of money. Turn into John Cena for you. I'll do whatever you like. But, yeah. And everyone's like freaking out about Shane Gillis turning it down. It's like, nah, he has every right. By the way, you know it's a business deal when Pete Davidson is doing it.
Right.
His father was literally killed in 9/11.
And you know what he said was his deciding factor?
The price tag.
Price tag they offered him.
But, do you have any more pop culture news, I guess you can say?
Well, I mean, that terrible accident with Jade Cargill.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then all right. Now we'll float into sports.
Yeah, because that's the only other thing that I've got. Let me just say, that was not Naya's fault. The end spot was not botched. The referee was expecting something else to happen, but Jade got in. She hadn't seen it.
Yeah. Jade had a freaking gash from her freaking eyebrow to her nose.
Yeah, dude, it was a gnarly gash. But fucking everybody's immediately going to it's Naya's fault. Naya did that. Naya's unsafe.
Yeah, I mean, does anyone really like? Everyone's bitching, but does everybody? Do people actually care? They're not getting rid of the referee. They're gonna keep her around.
Right.
They're not gonna. I mean, yeah. They're just gonna keep going forward. We officially have the John Cena retirement tour. Final date.
Yeah. What is it? 12?
12/13.
I was about to say 12, 13, 25.
No idea. We know it's on Saturday night's main event, which I think is a mistake. But I kind of thought of this. It has to be on Saturday night's main event because you know as well as I do, Universal's gonna wants the final match, and if they did a pay-per-view, it would be on ESPN.
Yeah. And on Saturday night's main event, it's free for everybody.
Well, as long as you have Peacock.
Yeah. Well, NBC.
I don't know if it's actually on NBC or if it's just on.
NBC and Peacock, man. That's how they always do it.
Okay.
Because NBC owns Peacock.
Yeah.
Right
But-
there on. I mean, Peacock.
And the rumor is that it's possibly gonna be Edge. December 13th in Washington, D.C.
Saturday night's main event in DC.
Yep.
Who's his final opponent?
I think I think Edge shows up at Survivor Series to set up the final match.
I think the final match with Edge is at Survivor Series, and that's why he's left AEW now at the end of September.
Okay, then. All right, I'm going to manifest something that I would love to see. But I don't know how you go away from this. What if his final match is Dominic?
I don't think so.
Well, hear me out. Follow me on this. I'm going to big brain this one.
Okay, we're going to big brain this, and then I'm going to tell you you're wrong.
Well, hold on. What's the last title Cena needs to become a Grand Slam champion?
Intercontinental.
Who has it?
He's not going to win the Intercontinental Championship and then retire.
Why not? It's a way, but here's the thing too. It's a way to get the belt off of Dom to have him focus on AAA.
So you do that before December.
Okay, when would you have him face off though?
You do it on a random Monday Night Raw.
Cena's only got four nights left?
4 or 5 appearances left, yes.
It would be 4. So you take you get Perth.
So
He has one in Perth. He
Right.
has one in San Diego. One in December. And then that's one more. Where would you...
like I said, you do it on a random Monday Night Raw. It's the Intercontinental title. It's not going to close a pay-per-view. Even for John Cena going for it. It's the Intercontinental.
well, here's the thing. It's not technically a pay-per-view. It's Saturday night's main event, which has closed shows with the IC title.
I'm telling you, dude. He might not get the Grand Slam. He doesn't need the Grand Slam because
No,
he's the 17th.
He doesn't need it, but I'm saying though is would it shock you if it's the last it's the last title he needs?
He's not going to get it. It's at this point in his career, it's a title that doesn't matter. Why does he need to be Grand Slam? He beat Ric Flair's record, which means he is the greatest of all time.
I mean, put him even more fucking names, because I mean, how many Grand Slam champions are there?
7. But again, he doesn't need it, because they might have won every title in WWE, but they haven't won more titles than Ric Flair.
Right. Well, we're also that argument is weird.
It's not.
Well, no. Let me hold on. Let me finish that real quick. Meaning, what were we back in the day? What were we counting as world heavyweight titles? We were counting WCW. We were counting NWA and WWF.
Doesn't matter, because it goes back into the 80s whenever Ric Flair was the NWA champion and he defended that title around the world.
But that's what I mean. Because we count? So in the 90s, we stopped counting it because when NWA split from WCW, because we were counting the WCW title as Ric Flair. Because let's face it, Ric Flair technically is in WWF. WWE is what, a 3-time champion?
I am going to get on a plane to kick you in the cock for starting this argument.
No. I listen. I am understanding that Ric Flair won 16. I've never argued about that. I'm saying though is because I will say this because I've been wondering this. When did that ever matter? Because God forbid, like fucking Jerry the King Lawler has won God knows how many fucking bullshit titles.
And that's exactly it, bullshit titles. But he was only a major champion for a Southern company.
Yeah, for Mid-South, not Mid-South, for
Memphis Wrestling, for his company. It was only him. So of course he put his fucking self on. Of course he put himself over. Why wouldn't he?
But like, was anyone ever counting the territory days? Like you get like when NWA went to a territory.
But we are counting the territory days, and even including the territory days, there is nobody that held the world title, a title from a major company that was defended around the world that many times. You're paying for my upgrade to fucking first class.
Take it out on the golf course.
We're gonna fight on the fucking golf course.
So
you better pick one song, because you can stand there and get your ass beat, or you can stand there and get your ass beat, or you can stand there and get your fucking ass beat.
Beat you as many times as Ric Flair has fucking divorces.
Fucker.
Yeah, so if we go by... Yeah, so 6'10", and then... Or 8... How many NWA championships did he have? 9 times, and then WWF was 2. Yeah. Because you count WCW, 10. So technically, though, it's funny because Ric Flair, if you count, see, that's where shit gets so fucking weird. He had the NWA title 9 times. He had the WCW 8, and he had the WWF title twice. That's 19 title reigns. Where the fuck is the 2 that we're missing? That gotta get taken out. You get what I mean?
You said 9 NWA.
Yep. 9 NWA. Here we go. I'll pull it up right now. So I got WCW. He was a... Hold on. Here we go. WCW champion. Heavyweight champion 8 times. When it was Mid-Atlantic and World Championship Wrestling. When it was Jim Crockett. Then...
Probably dropped 2 off of the Jim Crockett.
What?
Oh, no, 3. They probably dropped the 3 off the Crockett.
Off the Crockett.
Because if you remember, Vince bought out all the territories, but a few guys restarted. So that would, I mean, in Vince's eyes, that would have legitimized those title reigns.
Right. And then NWA was 9 times. And then WWF was 2.
So I'm guessing they're omitting 3 title reigns from Crockett Promotions.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I mean, though. Like, because there's so many... Ric Flair has so many accomplishments. The one thing about Cena that you can't say shit about is he won 17 with one company.
With one company, yes.
That's why it's
I'm sorry, dude, but whenever Charlotte was like, I'm going to win this many. Bitch, no, you're not. You're barely fucking able to move now.
Yeah, like... That's why the whole thing with Rick is always interesting because, well, what are you counting? Like, because you could easily say it could be anything. Like, because usually if you count the big 3, which was NWA, WCW, and WWE, yeah, then you kind of go with that. But, like, then you also factor in, like I said, Jim Crockett. You could Actually, he only wrestled for the big 3.
But we don't factor in Crockett because Crockett was bought out.
Yeah.
And I'm guaranteeing you 3 of those title reigns were under Crockett Promotions, and that's why they didn't count.
And and obviously we're not counting the St. Louis.
If WCW had won the Monday Night Wars, Ric Flair would be a 19-time champion.
Right. And we're not counting the St. Louis Wrestling Club. Because even though that's NWA Missouri, that is not the big gold belt. That is a different title.
Correct. That was the Missouri State Heavyweight Championship.
Yep. So, I mean, but
Ric
then
Flair accomplished everything he wanted to, everywhere he wanted to.
Yeah. And then let's face it, if Flair, the only other one that would have mattered is if Flair won the NWA title when TNA was around. Like when TNA was part of NWA.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing. The difference is that no one wants to talk about is that Cena won. Yes, you could count the big gold belt and the WWE, the iterations. They had 2 world titles, yes, but I mean, let's face it. In reality, Cena won the heavyweight titles with the same company.
Yes. And that was something Ric Flair didn't do.
Right.
He came from a different time.
Right, and that's where things could get fuzzy for people, for audiences nowadays.
Oh, for the marks.
Yes, because I mean, hold on, I'm actually curious about this because the running joke is Edge is a 31-time has won 31 championships. I think that's the funniest shit though because it's like.
But he has, though. I mean, just like Jericho has the most Intercontinental title wins.
Yeah. Jericho has it, but Miz is right on him?
Yeah, Miz is right behind him. Miz will overtake him.
Yeah, I think that's the one where you kind of look at it and go, yeah, I could buy that.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Jericho is one of those interesting ones. Where Jericho's been around for so freaking long. Yeah, so here's how you look at it too. Edge has won 7 world heavyweight titles, 4 WWE titles. So 11-time champion, but then like, yeah, oh God, we're gonna have to start counting AEW for world titles soon.
No, the fuck we're not. Get the fuck over yourself on that one, buddy. The day we count fucking AEW world titles is the day we count fucking Justin Poole as a world champion.
Hold on. Would you rather consider TNA?
TNA.
Okay. TNA ECW, not WWE ECW, just ECW. Because God forbid. But no, like Cena's gonna wrestle AJ next week. Or Saturday. Sorry, this Saturday. There's your best. There's the best of series.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, oh, what? So, what was the thing that I saw that Tony Khan bought a LLC for? It was something bacon. What was it? Yeah, AEW files for 2 bacon-related trademarks. This week, AEW filed for 2 bacon-related AEW Bacon Brawl and just Bacon Brawl. The promotion filed for trademark 2020, September 24th was application listing that they are good for goods and services related to cookware, merchandise, and food, non-electric cookware, mainly pots and pans and dishes, flatware, drink cups, mugs, utensils, yada, 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 shirts, pants, t-shirts, sweatshirts, make their freaking socks and undergarments, prep meals, considering meals, fish, poultry, and... Why do I have...
I quit. You started listing all that shit off, and I quit listening for a second. What the fuck are you talking about?
Tony Khan bought a bacon-related trademark called AEW Bacon Brawl.
Okay, I'm already past this. Let's move on. I'm over it.
Fuck
that. That shit.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing because... Okay, the only thing that might save this is that AEW is going to do a deal with White Castle. And this might be part of the trademark with White Castle. I always need... Anyone can use a colon cleanse. Oh God, I just thought of something. They're gonna make a bacon title and give it to Mercedes Moné.
Awesome. Next.
Just like they're eyeing the women's tag titles. Well, don't watch Wednesday because apparently blood and guts is a thing.
Cool. I wasn't going to.
Go
Yay.
to the rubber mallet.
Yeah, I mean, last bit of wrestling news, and then we'll get into hammer some of the quick sports stuff. Sting's kid, Steve, what's his actual fucking name? Oh no, Stephen Borden. It's actually Steve Borden. Go figure. Has been training, and his first match is set for this month or next month.
Congratulations. Welcome to the fucked up world your dad brought you to.
Yep. Welcome to the fact that you now literally are doing the shit that put you through college.
Congratulations, you'll make it far just because of who your daddy is.
Congratulations, you're going to make a 7-figure contract in AEW because of who your father was. And get your bag and run. Get your bag, go into catering, and hide.
I fucking despise AEW. That shit's garbage.
I agree.
Don't sign to AEW. Wait for WWE. Wait for big money and promotion, and not a cokehead that wants to hug you and do dick dingers.
How's everybody doing?
Something like that.
I am high off my ass.
That's more believable.
I'm literally getting my ego stroked by Owen Hart's ex-wife.
Widow.
Sorry. Yep. Right. So, quick bit. The last thing we'll talk about, and we'll do like 5 minutes on this. A little bit of sports news. Tyreek Hill completely shredded his entire knee. He looks like he does not need multiple surgeries, so it looks like 2026 is a possibility for him to come back and play.
It only looks so bad because his knee dislocated.
Yeah, but the shred, like pretty much the shred of his entire knee, which it's multiple ligaments that have torn. With the dislocation, he does not need multiple surgeries, and they're eyeing a recovery for next season. I mean, that's good.
Yeah, man. Heal up. Rehab it right. That was a shitty thing to happen.
Yeah. Oh, so the WNBA has now figured out a contract with ESPN.
That's cool.
It looks like they will be streaming at least 50 games throughout the year, as well as all the local games. So that's great. Just one problem with that. They want to go on strike.
Yep.
So take that for what it's worth.
Correctamundo, sir.
WNBA, and ESPN, I said that, but they also signed a 11-year media rights deal to air on the USA Network, which means they will probably also be on Peacock.
Yep.
USA deal under historic deals include partnerships with Disney, Amazon Prime, and NBC. Will be worth up to $200 million a year.
Cool. Now there's plenty of more outlets for people to not watch them.
But here's the thing: there are now plenty of outlets for these for the women to make more money. Y'all want to get paid like the men? You can't do that yet. These deals coming in And if you guys can play well, maybe we need to lower the rims. That's a whole different issue. Is the right path of getting paid more money. But I'll tell you right now, who the fuck is watching the WNBA?
Pretty much.
The playoffs are going on right now, and I guarantee you didn't know that.
I had no fucking clue.
Actually, it's going on right now.
Yeah, no fucking clue.
Yeah. Other than that, that's about it. Apparently, BYU was fined $50,000 for desecrating chants to be directly at BYU. I want to know what was said.
Huh?
Apparently, Colorado has been fined $50,000 for chants that were directed at BYU.
College tomorrow. Don't care.
No, but I'm not really bringing this up tomorrow. Because I don't think this is really, this just broke 7 hours ago. I really don't think this is fucking news.
It's not. A chant broke out. Okay, shit happened. You're at a sporting event.
Well, the question is what they're not saying is what the chant was. I guarantee you is probably something directed at the Mormon religion.
More than likely.
If they're getting fined $50,000, you know as well as I do that this was a... earlier in the week, Colorado leaders preferred fans involved in the use of profanity and racial slurs. Ding, 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 ding. Not religious. Racial. Oh, no, sorry. Not racial. Sorry. Religious slurs. What am I talking about? It was religion. Was Mormonism. Go figure. Nice job, you jagoffs. All right, preseason hockey. We start hockey in 2 days, I think. I think that's when hockey begins. I could be wrong. Score. Hold on. I believe Saturday is. No, that's still preseason. Okay, the 7th. Tuesday. Hockey kicks off on Tuesday. Literally a week from today. And the Blues are not playing.
I don't until the season starts.
Oh, I'm saying Tuesday. Next week.
Yeah, and that's when I'll start caring.
It looks like the Blues don't play until Thursday, probably. They're not even on this fucking list. Jesus Christ, what do they play? Saturday? The fucking Blues are on the 11th? Yeah, they fucking play a 4 o'clock game on the 11th. That's when the Blues fucking play. Jesus. But, no, that's about it. I mean, we'll have our stuff tomorrow, more towards hockey, and God forbid, we'll probably have we'll have our college football picks like we always do, and shit along that lines. But do you have anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Okay, well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to our show. If you like what you heard, please tell all your friends. Follow us on all social media network, all the social media networks under the Nerd Report Network. And follow us individually at F and Ronnie.
That's Stonecock STL.
And join us back here tomorrow as we dive officially into the good, the bad, and the what the flying fuck was that in the wide world of sports and sports betting. But until then, if you like what you heard, tell your friends. But if you didn't,
Fuck yourself.
tell your enemies. But always remind them 3 different things. 1, Hockey is always a fun time of year. 2, Bobby Bonilla be getting paid. And 3, there is always a teachable moment. And fuck, if you don't believe us, I'm sorry. That's just a fact of life.